Greetings, beautiful beings. I hope you all are drinking water and taking care of yourself. I am Fatima, the co-birther of Loving Healing Work, and I'm so happy to be with you today on this moon day, this Money Mondays, this Luna de Dia. I am hoping that you are flowing with bliss and peace and joy, and all is well, because all is well. I hope that you are listening to your body and you are allowing yourself to be present with what you need and how you need it. And I also hope that you will enjoy spending time. Friend is Monique Ross of Female Roth. So thank you for coming and joining and being here. And hey, Brandis, can you hear me? Yes, I cannot hear you. No. And you're on my headphones, but that's okay. All right. I still can't hear you. But I can see your mouth moving. But that's okay. Okay, so while you get in here, I would like to open up this space with some grounding music. Still can't hear you. Oh, there you go.
We just
Can hear you.
raw dog it.
Raw dogging it. Okay.
I was trying to use my headphones so the background noise wouldn't be a problem. But if it is, we'll just figure that out then.
All is well. All is
I
well.
like
So
that little piece of hair right there, food. There we go.
let's open up the space with with your song, your voice, a moment and opportunity. I really like this song. When you did this song, it became a part of my morning guest list, my morning playlist. Yeah.
Okay.
So I just think this is the song that we open with every Monday at 5:55.
Okay. I can support that. Yeah.
Can
I'm
you
with
hear
it.
it?
No.
You cannot hear this at all.
I hear your headphones, baby. The headphones, that noise cancellation is wondrous.
How about now? You can't hear anything? Is that an Instagram thing? Are they hating? Did they knock out music?
I don't know, baby. Maybe.
You hear this? But I hurt my feelings. Put the link in the chat because I feel like technology is hating. You really can't hear the song?
Uh-uh. Not for real. I hear a couple of notes here and there, but no.
Nothing. I feel like
Blue said nothing.
I feel like
Nothing.
it's hating. That's fine. We're gonna put the link in the chat and then we'll do this again. I promise.
We'll
But
figure it
seeing
out.
that yeah, for next time, because this is the first time, right? So there's always something that happens the first time, right?
Right. I
Okay,
mean,
so
we always have a plan, but it never goes to plan.
because that's a part of the plan. It's planning for the plan not to go as planned.
Okay. That part. That part. Plan for
I
the
call
plan, not to go to
those
plan.
plans.
That's the message
Um,
today, baby.
would you like? Can we do some grounding and some yeah, grounding? Would that
Yes.
be okay?
Let's do that.
All right, beautiful beings. If you've ever been in a session with me, you know that I love to start our engagements with some grounding and some gratitude. And so I'm going to invite you to ground in a way that feels good for you in your body. If you're sitting, sit with intention. If you're eating, eat with intention. If you're standing, stand with intention. I'm inviting you to ground in the present, in the moment, in all that is, all the beautiful ancestors and spirits and energy that has allowed you to be who you are. And inhale from the top of your head down to the soles of your feet, knowing you have everything you need. You are rooted in the most amazing, omnipotent, wonderful, delightful, blissful energy and power that is, and that is the earth. You're surrounded by abundance. Each inhale and exhale connects you to someone else on this beautiful planet, allowing you to know that you are not alone. I invite you to inhale and exhale, coming into your body, inviting your spine to be erect, rolling your shoulders away from your ears, and allowing yourself to be centered in you. You are the most important thing in the whole world. I invite you to inhale from the top of your head down to the soles of your feet with that knowing. And as you inhale and exhale, I just like to give thanks and gratitude for everything that's come to this moment for us to be here and now, for all of our ancestors and spirit guides that did not know trauma but knew interconnectedness, knew how to inhale and exhale, knowing that each moment, each emotion is fleeting. I like to give thanks for the land, air, water, fire, east, west, north, and south, and everything that's come together for you to be who you are in this moment and for us to be who we are in this moment. Giving so much gratitude and thanks, knowing that life is not always easy, but we do have gratitude. Life can throw us some things, but we can still be grateful. And I invite you to inhale and exhale gratitude for yourself. You know what you've gone through to get here. You know everything it's taken for you to be here and now. And I invite you to settle in that beautiful knowing that you are enough and you have everything you need. And how grateful am I that you exist? How grateful am I that the world has someone like you on it? And I invite you to inhale and exhale, knowing that your existence, who you are, it's so important and it matters so much. And I invite you to just wrap yourself in that knowing and that feeling and honor that you are everything and everything is you. If it feels good for you, I'm going to invite us to take 3 deep breaths together, inhaling in through your nose and out through your mouth. When you inhale in through your nose, I'm going to invite you to expand your belly. And when you exhale out of your mouth, I'm going to invite you to contract your belly. And do whatever feels good for you. If you need to roll your neck or your shoulders or your arms before taking this breath, I invite you to do so that you're just in a still place comfortably. And the breath connects us to one another, it connects us to ourselves, it connects us to the now. It allows us to be aware of what our body is doing and what our bodies may need. On the count of three, I'm going to invite us to inhale and exhale. 1, 2, 3. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and one more time. Inhale and exhale. Wonderful. And when you feel ready, I invite you to come back into the space with the love and the gratitude. Hey, Vandus.
Hey.
Okay, so y'all
Mm,
like,
I
listen,
needed
y'all.
that, honey. That was juicy. All right. Hey.
Hey, uh, okay. So before we get to getting, because we're gonna get, and it's gonna be quick. It's 8:08. I first would like to do some introductions, and some check-ins. So I'd love to know what you would like us to call you and what your name is, and what you're grateful for. Yeah, what you're grateful for sure.
Well, I'm Brandis. BMO Raw. You call me Brandis. BMO Raw. B. You can call me a lot of things, but don't call me late for dinner. I am grateful today for the for knowing that I have everything I need. I'm grateful for that knowing. On today, yeah.
Thank you. I'm Fatima. I like to be called Fatima, Barefoot Empress, Empress, Goddess. I answer to all of those. I like those names. Love. I like love. Love is good. Shouty. I'll answer to that if you know what it is.
Lord have mercy. Lord have.
And I'm what am I grateful for? I'm actually grateful for life. Um, this is a year of a lot of grief for me, right? Like it will be almost a year my grandmother has transitioned and all these things. And so I'm really just grateful for life and the life that I've conjured and prayed for and asked for and allowed myself to believe I could have. I'm
Mm,
really, really thankful for that. Like daring to dream,
mm.
daring to believe I could have something different is what I'm absolutely grateful for today, in this moment, at this time.
That's what's up. Ashay. Ashay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So who are you? And okay, so not who are you? What is Beamer Raw? And you talked about having everything you need. What is that? What is this thing that you just said? And who is Beamer Raw?
It was BMO. BMO Raw is me. It is also the brand that I represent. And that brand is a directive to be more real, authentic, and willful in your life. BMO Raw is the company that I run. And that company is a consultancy that helps people to be more raw through retreats, reflection sessions, merchandise, and the underpinning of BMO Raw is the Rawisms, these tenets, the philosophy that I've developed over a lot of years of living. And one of the Rawisms that I just spoke about is you have everything you need. And we use these Rawisms in work, in life at BMO Raw to help make decisions that are in alignment with living a real life, living your real life, being authentic with the people around you, and being willful in the world, moving like you want to move. So that is BMO Raw. That is the Rawisms. That is, you have everything you need, baby. And sometimes you just need to be told that. I know I do, which is why I'm so grateful for these Rawisms because they're reminders. Because just a few minutes ago, I was having a whole meltdown because I'm overwhelmed. There's so much to do. There is so much to do. But, that Rawism, I have everything I need. It's okay. It's my life. I can do hard things, and I have everything I need. You know, everything I
Ashe.
just said were raw isms. I don't have to think about them. Not anymore. They're muscles. And I guess that's BMO Raw helps you work out those muscles to remember in your body you have everything you need. It's your life. You get to decide, you know?
I do. I
Mm.
do.
Yeah, you
Okay,
know.
so those of you who don't know Brandis and I's connection, Brandis is the other co-birther of Love and Healing Work. And so when we started Love and Healing Work, I was in the nonprofit sector, which Brandis is not a fan of.
Not a,
And I was doing a lot of free work and not really getting paid. Well, I wasn't getting paid, whatever.
no,
And
no.
and so I was doing different events and trainings and practices, and she's like, "You need like a business," and I don't know nothing about business. She has two MBAs. And so I was like, "Sure, why not?" And we wanted to focus on the people who take care of the people, and so Loving Healing Work is one of Brandis's businesses that allows me, because I'm Love and Healing Work, to be love and healing work, to help people create spaces where they're doing great work without causing themselves or others harm through culturally mindful healing and human-centered practices. So Brandis and I have known each other for 4 years, and loving healing work will actually be 4 years old this
Yeah.
year.
Wow.
And we are at a place where we are now working together in different ways. And one of the ways is these lives, and also the Art of Sacred Selfishness retreat. So Brennis is a great orator. She's a great storyteller. She's really hilarious as well. And she has a way of getting you to see things that are like right in front of you. Like it's just like right here. And without the V8 smack, but she kind of V8 smacks you a little bit. Um, for those who don't know what the V8 smack is, look it up. But she has a way of V8 smacking. So it was easy to it was to be in business with her in a way that allows us to bring healing and different experiences to make people think in one space. So Brandis is just a wonderful person.
Mhm.
I enjoy how she makes me think.
Mhm.
Like if you know me, I like to think. If you're not gonna make me think, what's the point? Like
What's the
why are we
point?
here?
Yeah. We're
And
here
so
to use
Brandis,
that mind.
right.
Mhm.
So Brandis helps me think, and she helps me understand, overstand, comprehend, understand a lot of different things. And we get to have different conversations. And that we one of the many conversations that we have is around the impacts of the moon and nature and the seasons. And we do a lot of work around those things. And this week is the full moon in Leo.
Mhm.
So, Brandis, I would love for you to, dip into what is the full moon in Leo inviting us to do, and then how does it engage with having everything you need? What is this full moon, saying, and how do we bring in the you have everything you need?
Okay. Wow. Now that was meaty. Okay. Okay. So, um, full moons ask us to uh, release things, examine beliefs that we hold, and figure out if there is anything that is no longer serving us, and how can we think differently about the energies of this moon. So, this full moon, we are asked to consider the Leo part of the zodiac. The Leo energy is one of the sun. It is yellow. It is bright. It is creativity. It is childlike wonder, because Leo is the sun of zodiac. It is the first. I like to think of it as Jesus, because it's this childlike wonder that is all love. It is just love. It is pure love. It is excitement. It is creativity. It is right. So when I think about this Leo full moon, I think, where am I resistant to that energy? Am I being the most loving that I can be? Am I being the most childlike? Am I holding childlike joy? What in my life is hindering that? That's what I need to figure out. How can I shift or move? Right? So I am a Leo moon. I've been feeling this energy really big, because 2 days before, 2 days after that full moon, that energy is big. I was just outside and I was mesmerized by the moon. She just grabbed me, and I just stood there and stared for a moment, because that what in my life is hindering my childlike wonder, right? What is that? It is the pressures that I put on myself regarding the art of sacred selfishness. We got a tight timeline. We got a lot to do, to prepare the space for retreat. So What's hindering me is me, right? And that be the thing, because it's always you, because it's your life, right? It's always you. And I intend to create that wonder through creation. Tonight, I'm going to start recording on my audiobook, right? That channel of energy is going to help me release the pressures that I put on myself. Because, baby, everything is going to happen as it's going to happen. You know, I'm riding the wave of this energy. I don't have to hold on to that thing. I can let that thing go so that I can experience this childlike wonder, this creativity, this yellow sun, right? So I can create that roar, so I can shake my mane, so I can harness that energy, you know? I got everything in me to do that, right? I know how to be creative. I am creative. I am love. Come on now. You know, we have everything we need. So I urge you or anyone else to think about where you are feeling resistance to the childlike joy of life. Where is that in your life? You know? And when you find it, think about how you move around. How you move that around. How do you move that around? Because it's you. It's always you. Everything in your life is about you. Everything. Everything. I started thinking about this full moon on Friday because my mother asked me about it. Look at that. Now that was a source of childlike joy. And it got my juices flowing around this full moon. She asked me, what should I be doing this full moon? You talk about this full moon energy, and baby, that gave me some joy. Let me tell you, my mama asking me about these cycles that I follow. I feel seen. That gave me the joy of the child. Ooh. And I'm sure gonna tell her I got a whole breakdown for her, baby, a whole breakdown because she deserves. She asked, and I'm going to give her what she asked for. If I can, I will. And I can. So I will. Right? Where have you been feeling resistance? Turn your mic or something back on, baby.
Um, so my resistance, okay, so I have an Aquarius moon,
Mm-hmm.
which it's interesting. It's because last moon was the full moon in Aquarius, right? And then this full moon is Leo, and Leo's the opposite, the
Well, it
complete
was the
opposite
new
Aquarius.
moon in Aquarius.
Yeah, new moon.
Mm-hmm.
So the complete opposite. That's why it's complete opposite.
Mm-hmm.
New moon, full moon. Ha ha ha
Mm-hmm.
ha ha. Okay, so the new moon in Aquarian, right? And then you have this moon in Leo, and I'm not I don't even think I'm in this place of resistance. I'm in this place of okay, maybe there's resistance. I love food and I am an emotional eater, and this is a very emotional time.
Yes, it
So I'm
is.
kind of really resistant around having to like let go of my emotional eating patterns.
Mm.
I don't want to. That I
Then
don't want
don't.
to. Like I mean I am because my body and my face breaks out. So I'm absolutely going to because vanity. But
Then you want to.
and also I like there's this duality, right? Like it's okay for me to say I don't want to do the thing that I know is good for me because I want to do the thing that's good for me. Both can exist because I'm
Mm.
going to do the thing that's good for me. And having and also I think I've been resisting love a little bit, like allowing myself to be loved in a romantic way. I've kind of not
Ooh, and this moon
been,
really asks you to consider
I'm
that
not,
because Leo is a sign of relationship, and
yeah,
and a
I mean, that's so I'm going to the beach tomorrow to do my meditation and my release
Okay.
and to move the thing. But I'm starting to recognize that I have been resistant to allowing myself to be in
Find the joy.
relationships.
Find the joy. You deserve
So,
the joy.
so yeah, I'm releasing that. That's my release.
All right.
And every for me full moon, I try to like pull tarot, meditate, be quiet. I'm usually quiet around the full moon. In my quiet, and specifically around my quiet days, because my quiet days could be Friday or Sunday. So usually the Friday or Sunday before or after a full moon, it's just something about my energy that's just like shut up, like just shut up. And so I do that. And I'm learning how to communicate that around the full moon. I tend to not want to say anything because I want to hear what's coming up for real. Like there's so much happening in the world and there's so much noise. And a lot of times we take on the things that aren't ours. And and around a full moon, I feel it's really open. And so to not take in what isn't mine. I don't talk to people. I don't really want to like I don't like up. And so then now I have a bubble of a reinsurance of now when I go out in the world and everyone else is being impacted by the full moon, as you say, I'm not getting anything on me because I have been quiet. I know what my world looks like. I know what is in my world. And so everybody else's stuff is everybody else's stuff. And it really ain't got nothing to do with me.
It is
And a full
important
moon
to be
usually
able
evokes that.
to. It's important to be able to decipher that too. Hmm. So
Yeah.
sometimes you just gotta shut. A rawism. Sometimes you just gotta shut the fuck up. Just shut up. It
Yeah.
works.
So
Hmm.
we talked a little bit about the art of sacred selfishness. So we have a couple minutes left, and these lives aren't long. These lives are for us to get to know the people, for people to know us as we are rolling into the art of sacred selfishness and thinking about the different things that we offer. So like practices like love and healing work. We offer one-on-ones and helping coordinate retreats. Like I'm helping put on and coordinate, and I'm also facilitating your retreat. Well, if I get out there, but I'm gonna get out there, so it's not gonna be a problem. And what that looks like, and so these live at 5:55 are opportunities for us to share our wisdoms, what we're working on, and for people to really know more about us.
Hmm.
So because you have to go record your audiobook, let's talk a little bit about and congratulations because it hasn't even been a year since you
Yeah.
published, you know, the grand
Yeah.
celebration. So this is a milestone.
Yeah.
You're now working on
It's
the
gonna be
audiobook.
cool because the grand celebration is March 15th, and that's the deadline to publish this audiobook too. It's yeah, March 15th. The Ides of March. A tout
But
brute.
that's that's a day that I won't forget for several reasons.
But into who?
What is the art of sacred selfishness?
It is the retreat that was designed to help us take off the guilt and shame we have around being the most important person in our life. Um, we have to live our life. Well, I want to. And um, in order to do that, you have to be selfish. You got to do what you want to do. Yeah. You have to make decisions for you, with you in mind first. And at the Art of Sacred Selfishness, we uh, have different exercises and um, introspections and activities to help take off that guilt, take off that shame, leave it where it is so that you can lead a life that is more aligned with what you truly desire. And your life is your sacred responsibility. Your selfishness then is your sacred responsibility. You you have to. Your life is holy. It is deserving of your veneration. You are the only person that cares about it the way you do. Nobody else cares about your life like you do, nor should they, because they should care about their life above others. So um, we reckon with the feelings around being first and not taking offense to other people being first in their life. That's a big thing because a lot of times we mistake people being selfish and putting themselves first for a slight to us when it actually has nothing to do with you. It is about their life because we all have our life to live, you know? So the art of sacred selfishness is a reset. It is a, a retreat, a withdrawal from your daily life to focus on your life, on your sacredness, your selfishness, you.
I love it. So this retreat will be happening in Los Angeles on March
March
20th, 2025,
first day of spring.
which is a Thursday. Which is a Thursday. It is an all-day experience. You will be pampered and catered to. Your food will be brought to you. You will be made to feel as important as you are. I want to know why? Because I'm gonna make sure of it. Because it's my jam. I love to help make people feel as important and wonderful and amazing as you are because you are, and you deserve to know it. You deserve to feel it. You deserve to have it all up in your body, in your soul, in your spirit. And so this is going to be a great time. All the information is on beamerraw.com. What?
Slash art of sacred selfishness.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
and it is only
Mm-hmm.
$555 for a full day of amazingness and with a deposit of $250.
Because
And
I
there
am
is a retreat.
important. I know that's right, because you are important. That's right. You're the most important person in your life. Damn right.
And
Mm-hmm.
so being able to really allow yourself to see yourself. So there's a questionnaire. We're calling it "How selfish are you?" And just checking, are you really tapping into yourself, and then how? And then there's another questionnaire which helps me know more about you, so that I can tailor this experience to you and who you are and what you want. And yeah, join us again next Monday live at 5:55, and we'll be doing this every Monday until the spring equinox because yeah, we're building community and we want
Yeah.
you to know more about us and more about all the things. So happy Black History Month. Happy full moon. Happy Black Loves Day, which is actually February 13th. It's a day that was founded in 1993. If you don't know about it, look it up. Donate, support, and give to your Black owned businesses, the Black people that you love, the Black people you don't know, but other Black people know or other people know and they support. Just support them on behalf of somebody else so that they're worthy of it.
Mm-hmm.
AKA Love and Healing
Community.
Work, Be More Raw, and any other organizations that I'm a part of or you're a part of.
Yeah.
Let the people know. And how can people find you and support you and
Baby, I'm
follow
at
your
Be
work?
More Raw, baby. Look for me. Be More Raw. BMORAW. Be More Raw everywhere. Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, everywhere. TikTok, YouTube. Mm, Be More Raw, baby.
All
We out
right,
here.
beautiful beings. Please drink water. Take care of yourself. Know that you are amazing. You matter. You are
Mm-hmm.
everything. And all the
Mm-hmm.
things that have come to make you you, it's just beautiful. Thank you for being your beautiful, most amazing self. Thank you for allowing your light to shine. And know that this world is so much lighter and brighter because each of you are in it. So please be great. Take care of yourselves and know that you are
You
loved.
you have
Love.
everything you need.